Good morning and welcome back for a second live. 2 in one day. And if you come tonight, there'll be 3. You'll be sick of me. Okay, bear with me 1 minute. I'm just refreshing my computer. To make sure that I have, I can see it. Excellent. Okay. So, oh, my ladies in Australia, you must be up very late tonight. Now, if I remember rightly, 9 o'clock was 8 o'clock. So it's now, must be 11. No, 9 o'clock was 8 o'clock. So if this is 11 o'clock, oh, is it 10 o'clock at night? I'm trying to guess. I don't know. I'm not very good at working this out. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you for staying up late. Please don't stay up for the next one at 7:30 this evening, will you? Thank you, Philippa. I forgot to ask. How bad is that? Look, you're all there. How lovely. Excellent. Okay, so we've got round 2 with all the amazing design team inspiration. I have more to share with you, so I need to move these out of the way a little bit. I had them all sorted out earlier. Right, I'm going to flip the camera in a minute anyway, and then I can sort it. So, but before, I want to just remind you that they are in stock with Hazel and Paul at Dragon's Papercraft. They're with Wow Embossing Powder, Joe and Mark at Let's Create. They're with Julie and Barry at Craft Bliss. They're with Kate at the Mulberry Bush. Maxine from Maximum Crafts has them. Jamie and Daphne at Craftmania Crafts have them. Ben at Intercraft has them. Jane and Penny at The Art of Crafts have them. And they are in Simon Says Stamps in America. And of course, Jeanette has them from JCraft in Australia. Oh, it's 6:30. Oh, you never know. Well, I would be up by then. Actually, I really am. Okay, and the other thing I wanted to run through as well, with the giveaways, you just need to comment on the video. So whether you did it at 9 o'clock this morning, whether you do it on this one, or tonight at 7:30 UK time, you're going to be in with a chance of winning one of the 5 giveaways that is up for grabs from the design team. I will share those again in a minute. I'll do a giveaway and a couple of DT cards as well. So we've got 5 of those up for grabs. So as long as you comment, then you will be put in the draw. So, and don't forget that the Pinterest boards are all live as well. So if you want to have a look at the inspiration afterwards, then that's the place to go, because there's a board for each of the products. And at 7:30 this evening, I will be showing you how I created this. I'm going to be using the oval stencil and some heat embossing and that beautiful fuchsia stamp. So I would love your company if you're around. That would be fabulous. Okay, let me flip the camera and I can start showing you all the products and the beautiful sample cards from my amazing design team, because they are simply the best. Okay, so the trouble is, because of the piles of cards, if I balance them on something, I know they're just all going to fall off and I don't want them to. There we go, perfect. Okay, so first up, the bunny rabbits. So bunnies galore, beautiful. I love these, I really do. And please remember, they are not just for Easter. As you will have seen this morning, so many beautiful samples. You can make beautiful, let me bring it in, Easter baskets. So we have some bunnies tucked away in the Easter basket with the Easter egg and the bunny chocolates as well. But absolutely beautiful. And then we also have our bunny eggs. So I think Tracy called them thrones, but they're just like boxes, but she has prepped a live to show how she created these. So we've got 2 of those to give away as well. So that'll be fun to learn how to do those. We've also got Joe's lovely bunny rabbit bag that are full of sweeties as well to give away. And then we've also got Tracy's beautiful handbag. So with all the cherry blossom and the lovely leaves on the tags, and then the handbag opens up and there is a bag of sweeties in there. How lovely. And how special is that? I mean, this is a really nice... Tracy said this is prepped as well for a live, so she's going to be sharing how to make this as well. So fabulous. Okay, so with the bunnies, let's show you some beautiful inspiration with these bunnies. Oh no, I was showing you the stamps first, wasn't I? Sorry. Right, after the bunny rabbits, sorry, there is also cherry blossom. And with the cherry blossom, you get thinking of you, you get special friend, you get this lovely happy birthday. So we've got them in the tiles, and then we've got this lovely flourish for the happy, and you get some leaves as well. And you're going to see some beautiful cards where we've used the leaves as well. So they are so useful. Oh, is that right, Jeanette? You shouldn't have told me that. Do you get them out in Australia, cream eggs? I bet you do, don't you? It's really quite hard to send something that isn't available there that's available here. Anyway, okay, I always send Jeanette chocolates. Okay, so this is the fuchsia stamp, and in here we've got hello, just to say, enjoy your day, best wishes. Then we've got the lovely happy birthday in tiles, we've got friend, and we've got hello. Got that lovely leaf tag and that beautiful fuchsia. Absolutely stunning. And then we have the sentiment set. So this was something that lots of the customers had asked for, and I do like to listen, which is the same with the fuchsia and the cherry blossom and the rabbits. They were all asked for. So I do like to, you know, I do try if you tell me what it is that you would like. Oh, excellent. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments as well. I didn't want to... I'm really bad at reading the comments and trying to talk as well. Like I said before, I need a little Brian in the corner that can tell me what everybody's saying. Okay, so in the sentiments you have happy birthday, thinking of you, thank you, with sympathy, best wishes, enjoy your special day, and just wanted to say in the large sentiments. And these can be used with the message banner die. So they can be die cut using this die. You can do 5 at once, but you have to line everything up. But they will cut them out, which is what I have actually die cut them on here, and it gives you that lovely little border around the edge. So you can set it up to do 5 at a time, but they're not linked together, they're all individuals. And in the set you also get happy birthday, thinking of you, thank you, with sympathy, best wishes, and enjoy your special day. So really good sentiments that you'll be using time and time and time again. So let's move these out of the way and let's have a look at some beautiful inspiration. So first up, the bunnies. So I'm going to show you this one first of all. I loved this when I first got this from Emma. She's just used the bottoms of the bunnies to create that lovely scallop edge underneath her bit of pattern paper. Isn't that beautiful? It's so simple, but it's absolutely stunning. Such a clever idea. Again, you see, Tracy cuts into the stamps and everything, and I never think to. And so that was a perfect example. That's what I was trying to say. It's because all these comments keep flashing up. So I'm not going to concentrate on the comments. I know Philippa is on here if there's any questions, and I will sit down afterwards and take a breath. And sit and read the comments, because I do love to see what you say about everything. The trouble is they don't show me the comments in the right order, and then I'm trying to make sense of what it is you said to what was being said at the time. So anyway, this beautiful one from Philippa. How gorgeous is that? And I love how she's used the little sentiment. She's cut the banner bits off, and so she's almost used it like a little collar around the rabbits. And I love how she's done the thank you with just that little bit of colour on the bottom. But also, can you see in the back? Oh, you can. Look at that. This is Hazel's little circle stencil, but it's got glitter paste through it. How pretty is that background? It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then I love this that Jo Shannon has made. She's used the little flowers, and this is a perfect example of how brilliant the little flowers are and how useful they are, how versatile. So Jo's created a background out of the little stamps, and then she's used the border to create a frame around her card, and then scattered some of the little stamps around as well, and then just added, again, stamping in a colour, and how lovely and clear. And it looks like it's been printed. It's beautiful. And then this one that Jo Street has done, this is her clay, air drying clay rabbit. She had to put it on a card because she forgot to make a hole in it because she wanted it as a gift tag and wouldn't that be lovely as a gift tag on a present? I just want to get some air drying clay now, and it's all shiny as well. She's varnished it. It's just gorgeous. But imagine adding just a little bit of hint of colour, maybe with watercolour pencils to that. And I love how, again, she's used a border. So there's three things on this card. There's your rabbit, there's your sentiment, and there's your border. And the border, because it's giving you a frame for your card, it just works. It's just brilliant. I love it. Another one from Jo Street. Again, I love this, and how funny that she also used the same stencil that Philippa has used. So Hazel's little circles, done it in different rainbow colours. Again, she's used her sentiment, but just in the colour. But with her rabbit, she's used all the colours that appear in the background, and it just works. It's lovely. How pretty. So not just for Easter, but for your birthdays too. But of course, they can be for Easter. So this one's from Jo Shannon. I love how she's used the cherry blossom, but she's put the buttons in the middle. How lovely are they? Absolutely gorgeous. And then she's even done some shrink plastic rabbits. So she's stamped one, but she's also done it on shrink plastic and shrunk them down. And then she's put glossy accents over the top, so they're all enamelled. In fact, if you punch some holes in these, they'd make brilliant buttons, like on a baby's cardie or something, or just as embellishments. That's fabulous. They are such quality stamps. I don't know who's replying as Julie Hickey Designs, but whoever it is, you're right, they are a fantastic quality stamp. And then this is another one from Jo Shannon. Again, she's used the flower to create her frame around the edge of her card. Again, how useful is that for such a little stamp? But just, it really does add something to her card. It looks like the bunnies are peeking through all the flowers. The cherry blossom done in the yellow, it could be buttercups almost. So the bunnies are in a field of sunshine, because look at all these with the stenciling in the background. Ooh, yes, earrings. Yeah, definitely. That would be fantastic. Hi, Jo. You don't have to apologise, love. It's fine. But how lovely is that? And the bunnies with the just brown, stamped in brown, but then with a bit of ink smudged over the top as well. They just look fab. Absolutely fabulous. And to me, it is like bunnies in a field. Yeah, just looking through the foliage in the field. I love this one that Tracy's done as well. So she's used Hazel's medley of circle dies. I love how it does that into the background. I must get them out again because that is just fabulous little accent on her card. We've got a bit of ink smudging. And again, she's done it onto linen card, and it does look really lovely. In fact, the flowers would look lovely on linen card too. And they're just really soft pink. It might even be saltwater taffy, but it's a beautiful colour. And then Tracy's rabbit has been done, I think it's onto card, but she's either done clear embossing over the top. I think it is clear embossing rather than glossy accents, but it just looks beautiful. It changes it. Look at it. The light's catching it. Gorgeous. And then another one from Tracy where she's opened the card up. This is just a panel on the front though, but she's used the rabbits to connect the two pieces together again, but put that lovely orange behind them, and then the lovely orange and red of her colours. And I love how she's used the leaf medleys. She did say that these were some of her favourite stamps, but just tuck them in behind her sentiment. It's just beautiful. Oh, I don't know what I'm missing, but honestly, I need to read all these comments. I'm sorry. Okay, so again, I've used my oval stencil and I heat embossed with gold, polished gold on this one. And isn't that pretty? I mean, that could, oh, I've done the insides as well. But just so lovely. And it's just to say, just the rabbit done in worn lipstick. And then inside. So don't have to have the whole of the banner. I just chopped a bit of it off. Would be lovely if it was just a little banner as well. In fact, I'm not sure that that's not saltwater taffy as well, you know, because seeing your card made me, I think it is. I think I found it and got it out again because I just thought it was such a pretty colour. It's the perfect colour really for the cherry blossom. Beautiful. And then one from Marion, and this is where she's used Lindy's Magicals again. So a bit like pixie dust. So it gives you this lovely variegated background. And then we've simply got two rabbits stamped and the Happy Easter. But it just looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I did love how we've got the different ears on the bunnies. So we've got a left and a right and a straight up as well. Okay, so next up is lovely easel. No, it's not an easel card. It's got a square of card on a DL card. This is one that Emma's made. So she's used the border to add a frame around the edge of her card. She's done her bunnies onto acetate with white heat embossing. Sorry, I'm going to... Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Okay, so she's done the bunnies onto acetate with white heat embossing and then put glitter behind them, which is something that Emma loves to do. And it's just so beautiful. I love how she's done her Easter out of the sweet pea, but she's put just that little hint of silver glitter paper behind. So it's offset ever so slightly. And she's used the happy from the Happy Easter. We've got acetate flowers on top of coloured flowers. They're just beautiful. Those big pearls in the middle. Stunning. And then I love this one of Philippa's, and I need to know what this is, Philippa. What did you use to create that background? Because that is so sparkly and so pretty. And I love how you've used the border to ground the rabbit with the flowers either side. That is so perfect for that. In fact, if you did that in green and then you could colour them, when you start looking at everything, it's like the DT are so inspiring. I love how you've done this as well with the Easter all the way along the bottom, but made sure you've got one in the centre that you can colour, and you've done the same with Happy as well. And I love that your rabbit is just black and white. So please, what did you use for the sparkle on your card? And you have to give me a minute. That's better. Sorry. Isn't that beautiful? So, Philippa, what did you use? Okay, I'm sure she'll answer me in a second. Then I have, oh, it's 13 Arts Colour Glow Watercolour Paint Powders. Oh, wow. Might have to investigate those. And then I love this. I have no idea how Emma has done this, because they are not, and she's told me this before, and I just can't remember. She has white heat embossed her bunnies. They're not cut out and put on. I have no idea, but it's on a glittery background. So there's glitter between all of them. I don't know how she does this. I've forgotten. And then she's got this strip of vellum going across the middle. It's absolutely beautiful in real life. It's probably not picking it up terribly well on the camera, but it is so clever. So clever. Oh, okay, Jo. I will have a look at them in a second. I love this from Tracy as well. So again, this just shows the rabbits can be a birthday card as well. I love this background, and with the hearts cut into it as well. So you've got some embossing and you've got the heart shape. I don't know whose that is, Tracy, but it's lovely. And then we've got our rabbits peeking through with our cherry blossom just around the corner of our hearts. And we've also got those little tiny tags just tucked in there. Just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, right, okay. Right, let me pop these to one side. So that's the bunny rabbit samples. Again, amazing samples. Thank you so much to my amazing design team. I have another huge pile of cherry blossoms. And I just think they're all so different. That's the thing. They really are. It's the fire and ice technique. Right, okay, Tracy. I'm still none the wiser. Oh, wow. I will look it up. This one is a beautiful one. I think this is Tracy. Oh, no, this is Jo Shannon, sorry. Black card with clear embossing powder with her cherry blossom in the background, which is just beautiful. And then I'm assuming that these are those powders as well. Yeah, I'm assuming that these are those powders that you're talking about. But we've got a little bit in the background, and then Jo loves her fussy cutting. I mean, look at that cherry blossom cut out. Oh, Tracy, you need to share, maybe tomorrow, but share your cherry blossom that you sent me, the picture that you'd done of the glass jar. Definitely. Oh, it's Studio Lights. That's really nice, that embossing folder and with the hearts on it. I like that a lot. Lovely. But yeah, I mean, Jo loves her fussy cutting. Just looks amazing. And again, the sentiments, but done in a colour. But these have got clear embossing over the top as well. So they look enamelled. They just look beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then this one is from Tracy. Again, we've got her lovely vellum wrapped element that she likes to do. I love how she's mixed all the flowers. So this one is Emma's from the Christmas designs. We've got the cherry blossom. We've got with the stems. We've got some leaves. I love this little sentiment. So this is the tag out of Hazel's set, and we've got a heart on there, and we've got the banner dies as well. So everything that's past and present, all mixes and blends, and you can use them all together so well. It's just absolutely stunning. And then next up, oh, let's have one of mine. So I love this cherry blossom, and I wanted to do have a card, so I used my rectangle layers, frames and banners to give me that extra frame and a bit of stability, so I could cut the whole front of my card away and then just join everything back up with my cherry blossom and my happy birthday going across the centre there. And then I finished off with a piece inside that you can obviously see when the card is shut as well. So I really enjoyed making that one as well. Another beautiful one from Jo. Got a bit of a shaker card going on in here. got the lovely cherry blossom that she's created a frame around the edge. How lovely. And the colouring on this with your pencils, I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. And then Jo's cut the centre out. We've got some acetate, we've got some sequins in there as well. And again, just doing that sentiment, but in a colour. They just come out and work so well together. Another one from Tracy where she's got the white heat embossed fuchsia in the background. Then we've got some die cut leaves, but from Funky Foam. We've got some of the cherry blossom. We've got some of the Perfectly Pretty. We've got some lovely of the, can't remember what this is called. Sisal? No, I don't know, but hairy stuff. And then we've got a Happy Birthday going across the middle. But we've also got these 3 skinny frames as well. And they just look amazing. They're polychromos. I'm not surprised. They look amazing, Jo. Beautiful. Love this one from Hazel, where she's stamped her cherry blossom. She's done dribbles with her ink pad, which I think just looks, and it's so long since she's done that. We've got a thank you that is just stamped directly onto the card. And then she's added another piece of cherry blossom over the top and some glosses and picked out the colours from her ink pads. Just absolutely beautiful. Then we'll save that one for last. Oh, I love this one that Philippa did. So she's used the little leaves that come with the cherry blossom and the special friend. And then she's used the Happy Birthday. And look at all that beautiful colour. Philippa just had so much fun with sentiments this time. Maybe next time I should just say you can only use the sentiments and that be it. But I have to say, because Philippa had such a lovely time with them, she did inspire me to think, okay, so what could I do? So I came up with this. So I've just used the Happy Birthday and offset it down my card in rainbow colours. And then I added the little daisies in between, again in rainbow colours. And I put glossy accents on the birthday. So it looks fabulous in real life. Bit of glitter on the flowers. But yeah, again, a good one maybe for a teenager. You could change it up and put stars. So you could make it a bit more male if you wanted. But yeah, really loving that. And then this one from Hazel, this was actually something that she did on a piece of card just to test it out. And I said, you have got to make a card with that. It is so beautiful. And there's gorgeous gold splats on here as well. And on the flowers. It's just stunning. Bit of stenciling around the edge. And it just looks absolutely gorgeous. And a perfect thinking of you card. Absolutely perfect. This one Jo Shannon's done, where she's dry embossed a background and then she's put the cherry blossom inside. But then we've got onto Pergamano, but we've got it in different shades and we've got crystals in the centres and it's beautifully, these must be like Pergamano scissors. They're like got a serrated edge to them, but they just look so pretty. It really does. And then this one that Jo Street did, where she's used the oval stencil again. We've got just the cherry blossom in grey. We've got the grey leaves as well in the background, but they're very subtle. And again, a perfect thinking of you card or sympathy card. Stunning. Then one that I did after I saw Hazel's big circle of cherry blossom, I thought you must be able to do like the clock. So I did 12, 6, 3 and 9 and then put the bits in between and just did it in my stamping press, turned my piece of card each time. I used the special friend and then the banner dies, the banner sentiment, sorry. But I did just emboss a line around the edge because again, it's a very simple card and just having that frame around the edge draws your eye into the focal point on your card. Oh, it's a peacock cut. It's beautiful, Jo. Absolutely beautiful. This one from Tracy, perfect sympathy card. White heat embossed with the fuchsia in the background. but then using the cherry blossom just in black and white down the edge of the card, and it looks fab, absolutely fabulous. And then my last card for the cherry blossom, this is from Emma again. She's heat embossed the little daisy as a background all the way around the edge of her card. The rabbit is heat embossed onto foiled card, which just looks amazing. And then she's got little pearls in the flowers, and then the cherry blossom onto a pearlized card as well, but again it's heat embossed. The circle around the edge of the card is in the foil as well. It just looks lovely. And then that the heart cut into the circle as well on the front. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So they are the cherry blossom cards. Bear with me. And then last up are the fuchsia cards. Okay, so this one that Tracy's done, again, absolutely perfect for a sympathy card. We've got the fuchsia heat embossed in clear in the background. You can see that on the background of the card, but then that beautiful gold on black. And I just think that is so classy looking, absolutely beautiful. And then one that Jo Shannon has done, where she's coloured, again, must be with her polychromos. And it's got some sheen to it as well on this one. Absolutely stunning. Is this? It is Jo's. I was going to say, you had me, was it Tracy's because of the stitching around the edge? Again, Jo's used the oval. How funny that quite a few of us have used the oval stencil. It just works really well, doesn't it? Okay, so Jo, when we've finished, or if you want, do you want to put a link up? If you put it in either on the video, or if you want to do a post in the Crafty Friends page for the powders, these lovely shimmery powders that we've been seeing, then please do a link to the website or however people can get hold of them from you. That would be great. Okay, so this is from Jo Street, where she's masked off a little square, done a bit of ink blending, and then stamped the fuchsia in purple on there. And again, it's got really lovely, delicate shimmer on just the flowers. And she's used it as a birthday card, but I actually think that would be a really lovely sympathy card as well. Beautiful. So another one from Tracy, where she's done the fuchsia in typical fuchsia colours for me, if you like, but it just looks beautiful. Wrapped a piece of vellum around and then added her banner sentiments to them. And I love just the little bit of paint. We've got purple at the top, going down to pink. Just works so well. It really does. I did this one where I've stamped and white heat embossed my fuchsia. Tried to add a little bit of colour, but ended up adding quite a bit of colour. And then for the bottom, I've used the happy birthday, and I've used little dots of glitter glue just to add a little bit of something. And just that strip of black card, it was really to differentiate the sentiment from the actual fuchsia. I love this one of Philippa's as well, where she's stamped the fuchsia, but she's then die cut the rectangle and only coloured that in the middle. And again, it must be these lovely powders, because this is a bit shimmery too. And then we've got the lovely leaf die, which was a leaf tag, keep calling it a die, the lovely leaf tag, which is what gave me the idea to do the single tags on a card as well. And again, just the little hello, but they're just beautiful. All of the cards are just amazing. I had such fun with this one. I wanted to just hickledy-pickledy the tags and then fill in with some wording as well. And then I used the little leaves, and it's all got glossy accents on the words, and then some glitter glue on my leaves as well. So lovely autumnal colours. Lovely one from Hazel. So beautiful easel card made using the circle. Oh, I like how Hazel's done that. That's lovely. Just folded that circle in half. That's beautiful. Again, it's onto her artist media card. Got a lovely texture to it. Got some of her stamping in the background. Got some inking around the fuchsias as well. But I just love how she's done the black and white ones over the top. The black and white leaves over the top of the coloured ones. I think that is so clever. And it really makes that stand out on the bottom of the card. And I like how she's only inked up part of it. So you've still got somewhere to write. But it just works in so well with the front of her card. Stunning. Then this one is from Marion. And again, this is with Lindy's Magicals. So she's coloured this in. It's got so much shimmer in real life. Just beautifully coloured. And Marion doesn't... She always says she's not very good at colouring, but it just looks absolutely stunning. And just that little sentiment down the bottom there. Another one from Jo Street, where she's done a little bit of leaves, the little leaves in the background. And we've got a couple of the tags tied up with vellum and wrapped around. Really lovely happy birthday card. And just those little elements of glitter on there as well. One from me. I wanted to cut my fuchsia out and get the shape of the fuchsia showing on my card. So I cut away the front of my card. I added a little bit of dry embossing inside, but I wanted to ink up just a little bit so it drew your eye to the sentiment inside. So I've got just wanted to say happy birthday and enjoy your special day. And again, just the fuchsia coloured in. I think I did this with my Inktense pencils and then added a little bit of glitter glue. But again, just love colouring in. Marion is good at colouring, but she always says she isn't. Another one from Jo Street, where she's done a beautiful ink smudged background, where she's lifted it up with the acetate. And then it's got a beautiful gold, polished gold embossed fuchsia on the top. And then I love the With Sympathy, just in the purple that she's used in her background. Very subtle, but it looks lovely. And then I have this one from Tracy. I love this, where she's die cut the circle out and then pop that inside. So it's a bit like a spotlight, but she's coloured all of it, but it just looks beautiful. And again, the 3 embossed lines draw your eye to the focal point on the card. Then you've got your lovely sentiments and that little layer of pink in between as well, like really does pop a punch, definitely. And then my last one, beautiful fuchsia easel card from Emma. Got those lovely, I love the stripy paper. She's done white heat embossing but onto a pink piece of card. So we've got pink wording. We've got our pink and yellow flowers. And then the leaves again done onto the green, which I love. But then she's got the fuchsia on the front. I love how she's done the circles as well, like layered those frames up. So it just draws your eye into those beautiful flowers. She's done it on the green card, white heat embossed, but then she's cut out her flowers and added those so that she's got that lovely colour. And then the circles have actually got acetate behind them as well, just around the edge, not in the middle, but just around the 3 edge. That's amazing. Fantastic. And just last up, two things more to show. So I'll give you another look at my picture that I made for Freddie. Again, using the little daisies just interspersed with my grass. I cut the grass out using my stencil. I used Kaz's Sunshine, Clouds and More stencil for the grass and for the sunshine and the clouds. And then I've used Sweet Pea, but I put glossy accents on them. But I only glittered the bottom part of the letters. Don't know if it really shows. But I had such fun making this. I really did. And I can't wait to give it to them. And then let me just move these out of the way. Oh, I didn't show Jo's. Let me show Jo's tag again as well. Like this lovely air drying clay that she's used. And she's just stamped the leaf tag into it. She's varnished the top, but she's left the back dry so that she said you could write on there then. But how lovely is that? I want some air drying clay in there. In fact, I think I've got some. So I need to have a look. I'm fairly certain I have, because I think somebody did something before and I had to go out and buy it. Okay, and then just lastly, let's have another look at Brian's beautiful make. From this morning, everybody was like, yes, please, Brian. Yes, please, Brian. So I'm sure that we will have a live from Brian where he will show you how he created this beautiful card. How clever is that? How lovely do all those flowers look? He bleached those out of that beautiful background, and it is all pixie powders. And I love, again, Brian's done it on here, where he's used the border just to ground the bunnies so they look like they're sitting on the grass. Absolutely fabulous. This would make such a special card for somebody. And then it comes with a, like the, oh, can't think what it's called. It's like a concertina, isn't it? But it's got lovely baseballs. I don't know what you call them, but the covers are lovely. Wrapped in Hazel's paper. Got the rabbit again, and we've got some more bleaching on the front. So that's lovely. He said he'll definitely do one. Excellent. We'll sort something out, Brian. Right, let me just flip the camera, because that is all my inspiration from my amazing design team. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining me again. I hope you've enjoyed all the inspiration. I'm sure you have. I'm going to go and sit and enjoy reading all the lovely comments. And I will be back here tonight at 7:30, and I'll share how I created this using my oval stencil and the fuchsia and the sentiment stamps as well. So I'll be back here at 7:30 UK time, and would love your company. And yeah, have a lovely rest of the day and go to bed, you people in Australia. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Have a lovely time, lovely rest of the day, and we will see you all soon. See you tonight. Take care. Bye.